Hey, what's up? I got a lot to say today, but first things first, I have to say this. I played a game of Dota. I played a game of Dota. It was AP. It was unranked. I randomed Pudge. I swapped with Troll Warlord. And then we destroyed the opposing team. Just like rolled over them. We had a Bloodseeker and a Razor and a Crystal Maiden. I had a Crystal Maiden in lane. And I was up against a Bristleback and a Bounty Hunter, and they were dicks. They were being really dicks, and then I leveled up a couple of times, and Crystal Maiden, I saw that she had her spells, and then I just turned around on them and obliterated them, because I'm Troll Warlord, and have axes that spin and give you minus chance and slow you down, and there's Crystal Maiden. You can't escape that. So, at about level 3 or 4, we were like being really timid, and about level 3 or 4, I showed them that I know the character, and apparently they don't, and just obliterate. It came out of nowhere. I mean, they didn't know. I was like, just wait a little bit. Just wait a little bit. And then I just destroyed the lane, and we proceeded to win the entire game. But that was the defining moment for me. That was the, I'm still really good at this game. I still understand it a lot better, and the other team thinks they could, like, I just felt really good. I hope I'm transferring the feeling, and maybe you get what I'm talking about here. The fact that I knew what my character is capable of doing, and some people don't really, because it's kind of subtle. But I turned around on them and obliterated them. So that was a lot of fun. So I played Dota. What I actually want to talk about today is the custom games that was announced via bombastic, as usual, Dota Cinema video. But they talked about everything. They have a couple of games, and it's mods. They call themselves Mod, M-O-D. And it's a system of games, and their servers and their website and everything was completely flooded instantly because I believe we've reached 8 million concurrent, or not concurrent, peak, not concurrent, Jesus, 8 million peak unique visitors or something like that, and that was really cool. I think that was the stat. I'm probably completely wrong, but clearly there's enough people up on Reddit and in the community to realize that these changes are coming, and this new system is coming. So first things first about that, it's really cool. I think this is really, really awesome, and I would love to see custom games. Problem is that it's not directly with Valve. I mean, I don't know the level of involvement that Valve has in it, but it is a mod. So it's not, how should I explain this? It is not a platform that Valve supplied at which mods can do stuff. It is a direct mod to the game. So they're not actually using something Valve gave them. They're using just the game that's not supposedly meant to be used in that way, screwing with it, modding it, and then coming out with something. And I don't know how much I like this. I'm not saying Valve will hate it or disapprove of it. Valve will be freaking happy. But I would like to see Valve allowing people to do something in a little bit more of a comfortable way, and then seeing it grow from there. That once I know that Valve, they want this to happen for real. Clearly they do, but they haven't actually announced anything in that sense or allowed it in a broad sense. Once that happens, then I could really get on board, as far as I'm concerned. And the reason is because I really want and believe that if Valve get into this, this could be something amazing. And this actually dates back to StarCraft 1, in the use map settings. In the past, there were maps in StarCraft, in case you're familiar with StarCraft 1. The way it was called, there was melee maps, which is standard game, and use map settings, which means if the map had any type of very unique settings, you'd use that instead of just melee standard StarCraft 2, standard StarCraft 1. And that was the UMS. UMS was the custom maps with all kinds of crazy stuff. That's where Eon of Strife originally came out, which is the precursor to Dota and the entire genre. So that started, the use map setting started, but how do you actually get maps? The way that you got maps there is that you just saw a list of maps with all kinds of names, and you got in there, and then you essentially downloaded the map from the host. That's what you did. That's how it worked. And that's clearly screwed up, and there's no way to actually look for maps and stuff like that. Now, if we fast forward quite a lot past Warcraft 3, we reach StarCraft 2. In StarCraft 2, the system that they currently have, and it took them a while to actually get there, the system that they currently have for custom games is okay. It's not amazing, but it's okay. And it allows people to create custom maps, and then you play them, and you see how it works. I believe Valve has the potential to make something even better than that, allowing for custom maps and the creation of these things in a strategy game setting, and with Dota assets and stuff, and creating whatever maps people come up with. I believe that the ground is ripe for something amazing, but I want Valve's involvement. I believe that if Valve will get involved into this, we could have probably the best platform for custom maps ever. Okay, which will definitely trump anything done before, and also the, I guess, strongest contender so far, which is StarCraft 2 Arcade, do they call it? Or I don't know what it's called at this point, because I really haven't played StarCraft 2 in over a year, but I believe it could be something amazing. So I didn't get into it too much. I don't exactly know how it works or downloaded anything, or I didn't play it yet. If I'm honest, I'm mostly excited for Pudge Wars. I mean, all the other game modes, yeah, it's probably cool, but Pudge Wars, I want to play Pudge Wars. I want Pudge Wars. And once that comes out, I mean, it's all out now, but I think I'm going to let it ripen a little bit and see how they do and how they improve the servers and the service and the games and balance them out. Everything's a work in progress, clearly, and I wish them all the best, and I really hope Valve gets on board, because again, if they do, this could be awesome. And custom games is great. I mean, mods are incredible, and I want to see Valve get into this in the same style that the workshop is now handled, and you know, people making money off of custom maps. That's the thing. That is the dream. Okay? Because modders, there are incredible modders out there, but they just mod, you know, they create a map and they never really got anything out of it. And if you find some kind of way for them to make money, that would be incredible. And maybe I'll get into it if there's a way of earning money. Not that I didn't make my share of maps in StarCraft 1, but I never got into it. Other than that, it was just a pretty simple map editor, and you just get into it. And it was fun in the early days of coding to just try and see how the different things worked there, and a little bit of Warcraft 3 as well. So yeah, I'm hoping that it'll grow and be amazing, and I'm a careful spectator for now. I'm just looking from the side and like hoping and seeing what's up. We have to mention international. I think it's only the European ones now, and it's gonna end this week, and then we'll have the lineup, and then it's 2 months until TI. And what people are mostly waiting for is an announcement about pub stomps, about events around the world, and if Valve will support them and send them stuff. I'm waiting for that myself. We'll just have to see. We really just have to see what happens, because I tried to look around for information, and it's mostly wait for Valve's announcement, and it'll only come after the qualifier. So after the qualifier, we'll wait a bit. If nothing comes up, I'll try and figure out and talk to people as best I can. I'm relatively well connected, so I'll try my best. And yeah, that's it. I'm just really looking forward to TI. There's actually SGDQ in a month, so it's like a month from now is SGDQ, and then a month after that is TI4, which is awesome. So a lot of good stuff to watch. SGDQ, if you're unfamiliar with that, speedrunning event, summer games done quick, a whole week. I'll talk about that in the future, don't worry, I'll talk about that, but it's a whole week. It's happening June 22nd, I believe, and yeah, that's it. Good stuff coming. I'm working on my games. I'll probably need to show them sometimes and make some Unity videos, which I have not in a while, which is my fault. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Yeah, that's it. Bye.